I hope you're having an amazing day. My name is Colin. In this video, we're going to have a look at blocks, enabling the metaverse for everybody. Empowering NFT communities by giving them the tools to make a custom metaverse environments for their users. What is obviously quite interesting is that a lot of projects like Sandbox Decentraland allow you to build your own little area on their metaverse, but what if you could own your own metaverse? My understanding is that Blocks is able to offer this. How will you build your metaverse? Expand your metaverse with limited space in DCL, the sandbox, etc. Blocks offers flexible solutions for your community building. It's community owned, so you own a space in the metaverse. The power to build your own environment, fully customizable and controllable. Culture built on transparency and accountability, shared responsibility and decision making, collective visions and goals, governed by the community. A variety of utilities. Expand digital properties reach, interact environments and galleries, interactive, dynamic interactivity and experiences, gamified rewards, earn block tokens, own and stake in the ecosystem. So obviously I have a little bit more information already than what is available on this website, and that's why I want to show you what I believe this early gem. There's not that much information publicly. I'm not too sure on what I'm allowed to share. But I did have a conversation with the CEO, and that's why I'm doing this video, because I was so bullish on the project, and he doesn't even know I'm recording this video. But I just really liked what I was seeing, so I have some information here. So basically, what they do is they make like these rooms, like these sections of land. You can buy your land, an NFT project can partner with them, build their own metaverse, and basically build your own experiences, customize it how you want, and basically the Blocks team will develop experiences like games and all type of different things, like an Easter egg hunt, paintball games, whatever you wish, you could basically work with in this metaverse. So instead of building on top of something as a project, you're building with a company. Your own metaverse, but you don't have to necessarily do like all the development in terms of the service and all that stuff, which I think is quite cool. So they got the NFT dungeon, cryptodes, they got Meebits on there, and basically they're looking for more partners. So the communities, Blocks help communities build, expand community reach, and long-term engagement were made to check in with the current community members, connect with and explore new communities, and share new integrations. So basically it's also cross-project inside the metaverse. You can basically, as a cryptode, go to the Meebits section and interact with them. Create dynamic value and utility to NFT collections by developing unique settings, expand storytelling, showcasing. Well, obviously with a metaverse, the options are quite limitless in terms of what you currently can do until some more structure is being placed by the big market leaders. Cross-chain operability, so which is really great. Blocks help bridge environments. So if you would want to go from Blocks to Sandbox or to Decentraland, that's possible, providing an entryway to the metaverse, not only limited to Blocks itself. Quite cool. I have some information on their land. This is specifically to the Landsale, but just as like a little bit of an explainer of how it works. So projects can basically join Blocks and then provide the metaverse to their users, right? In the way they see fit. And this is basically what the units currently look like. So you have a little bit of a parcel, and you have doors, and through the doors you come into your own environment looking like this, right? Or the how big you want it, how small you want it, right? And you have different parcels, and together you plazas. So these are the plazas. And then you also have the parcels, which are like these smaller ones. And this is just for the Blocks ones, right? And each project will have their own one, which is quite cool. So it's basically starting with the hub, and then the hub is being built out with doors, and you can teleport basically to your own parcel and do I want to say do things, basically do shit, right? Whatever you want. And then on these parcels, there will be experiences built very similar to what you can do. And what can you do? You can show your NFTs. You can do AMAs there. You can do meetings there. You could even say like, oh, the DAO needs to be sitting around around a table with voice chat, like these kind of things, which I think as a community is quite cool, you know. They also have a token, which obviously I'm most interested in, the token sale that they're going to do, right? So we did speak briefly about that and what it looks like. So they have the tokenomics here, 1.6 billion supply. Token sale accounts for 40%, so they're raising a lot of money. But of course, with the Metaverse project, that makes sense. I think they raised so far 10.5 million out of the 14 million that they're going to raise. So they are basically closing their private sale right now. So then there's only public left. And they will be on the Firestarter launchpad and perhaps some other launchpads as well. So basically you get daily check-ins in terms of to get into the metaverse. So which metaverse you join from which brand, it doesn't matter. But if you do your daily check-in on a popular check-in spot, you get blocks tokens. So there's basically daily challenges to participate, community incentives, special events, and basically you earn blocks tokens, which obviously have a value. And that's basically how the metaverse engagement is kickstarted. So I don't want to call it artificial, but definitely there is something for the user to actually come into the metaverse and engage. And for the projects, this is great because in this case, their experiences are actually becoming active, right? And are actually being offered to the audience. So with the token, there will be a mining program, creator, artist, and development grants, ecosystem partner selection and approvals, treasury management, token staking mechanisms, and platform NFT offerings. So there's definitely, and that's what I like about blocks, you know. The foundation is a launchpad and the foundation is a metaverse. I was reading Firestarter, I was thinking launchpad partner, right? The foundation is definitely the metaverse, right? But they are, well, as I think would anybody be able to build on it quite quickly. So they have a collaboration with Meebits, Nouns, Cryptodes, and NFT Dungeon communities already set up, right? And I hope a lot more will follow because this is quite an interesting concept. Obviously, it's quite an ambitious project, right? So raising $14 million, I think according to the tokenomics, it would give them about like $150 million valuation, which fully diluted, right? Which is like, does it leave room for growth on launch in the current market? Not really. However, metaverses should not be relative to games, right? They should be relative to other metaverses like Decentraland, like Sandbox. And in that case, you are comparing it with like a $3-4 billion market cap. So then at that point, 150 million isn't really that high. But this is definitely in the starting stage, right? So I don't know where I did it, but last time I visited the website, now I can't find it. I was able to walk around with my little dude. So I was actually walking on this square, but I think, oh here, explore the plaza. I think that's, yeah, it's the beta, and you can actually walk with your character. There we go. This is the part. So basically, this is just me. So not right now, I can just only walk, right? But then this is like, you could be any character. And can you imagine if you're there with your friends and you can just sit down? I think I'm going to walk through it. Yeah, I'm walking through the bench because why not? But this is like a beta version, right? Just to feel the experience. But let's say you have to check in. Please log into your MetaMask. We're not going to do that now. But if you check in, you have your chat, you have your online friends, all these things. And it would be cool. Well, I think it would be cool. You know, it's same way as Decentraland and all these other things. Meebits 14, block description. Okay, I'm going to enter this square. And now I'm inside this house. Right, so and then from this house is like Ethereum Classic, right, wallpaper. There's nothing there, but they would need to put some tables there and shit, and maybe some type of how do I turn this? Okay, like so, and then we go back to the plaza. So this is basically an ID, right? And then you would basically explore through these doors different worlds, and depending on the project, this would look different. So yeah, definitely quite cool. Very interested to see how this all develops because I really like the idea. I think it has tremendous opportunity. They have some nice investors lined up, right? Polygon Studios is also there, which I think is important to note. And I just like the idea. I like the vision. It's not overly complex. So definitely something for my watch list. Blocks, Metaverse. I will keep my eye on this and see how they do. Because obviously with Sandbox, I wasn't on time. With Decentraland, I wasn't on time. Even with Drop on Solana, I wasn't on time. Network, I really like. I wasn't on time. Bioland, I was on time, but I paper-handed my bio pills. So with blocks, the token, the land sales, I don't want to miss out again. I'll keep my eye on it. Make sure that I follow the Twitter as I'm following it right now. 6,500 followers, so we're definitely still early. Only joined in January, so the project, 4 months old. I think the project is a lot older, but the social media at least. But they're active, right? So on Tuesday, there's another AMA, MeBits celebration. So they're bringing in the MeBits guys, right? And then overall, they have a lot of AMAs. They have a lot of Twitter spaces going on. And here you can see basically the environment where there's like art hanging, there's some couches and shit. It's kind of like a Sims feeling maybe, but they're really going for that, that squared Minecraft kind of feeling look. I feel like it's not as pixelated, but here you see all the different users together and a little party, right? And I think that those are like that's like the start of what these things might be. And what might happen, right? So definitely interested, definitely going to keep my eye on blocks. Let me know what you think about blocks. I will cover the token sale in the future once it's announced on Firestarter. But if you have any insights or any specific thoughts about blocks, let me know in the comments down below and I'll be sure to have a look. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one. Real quick before you go, if you're into IDOs and Launchpad, check out my software trackdigits.com, free to use while in beta. It tracks all your IDO vesting so you never miss a claim again, integrates with Google Calendar and sends you a notification to your phone 10 minutes before your claim happens. No longer will you have to work with Google Sheets, Excel, keep everything up to date in a automated software. The claims, the vesting, the profit and loss, the statistics, everything included in one easy to use software. You can use it for free while in beta. All I ask in return is that you give me some feedback on how we can improve this platform. You can find a link to sign up for free through the link in the description down below. I hope you give it a shot. Let me know what you think. I'm very excited in building this platform together with you, trackdigits.com.